Okay, let's try this again. This video was supposed to be posted yesterday. It wasn't. Not because I didn't care, not because I quit, but because life got in the way. In small, very real ways. The dogs were loud and the audio wasn't usable. And instead of forcing something out of it, I stopped. So I'm filming this today after work with a clearer understanding of something important. Consistency doesn't just need effort, it needs planning. We talk a lot about discipline, but discipline isn't just about showing up with willpower. It's about creating conditions where showing up is actually possible. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they underestimate friction. Noise, timing, energy, the environment. Life doesn't care about your schedule. And your systems aren't built to handle that. They break quietly. That's what this week taught me. I weighed in yesterday morning at 241.6 pounds and 31.4% body fat. For context, in January 1st, I weighed 247.4 pounds at 31.6% body fat. And last week, I weighed 240.7 pounds at 31.4% body fat. So the scale moved slightly up, but my body fat stayed the same. That tells me that most of the early drop was due to the water retention from the eating healthier, drinking more water, and just being consistent with eating a little healthier. So this week wasn't about pushing harder, it was about holding steady. And that's harder than it sounds because stability doesn't feel exciting, even when it's working. I finished my first book. That feels pretty good, but more importantly, it feels repeatable. Reading didn't happen perfectly this week, but it happened enough. And I realized something important. I don't want to talk about the books every week. I want to talk about what stays with me over time. So going forward, I'll be doing one video per quarter, breaking down the book I read, the ideas that stuck, and how they actually changed my thinking. Not summaries or reflections, because reading only matters if it shows up in how you live. So yesterday was harder than it should have been, not because I didn't know what to say, but because I hadn't planned when and how to say it. I waited until the end of the day. I assumed the environment would cooperate, and when it didn't, everything fell apart. What I learned was simple, but important. If something matters, it needs a protected slot, not a flexible one, not a when I have time one. Because the moment something is optional, life will push it out. The good news is this. I'm editing faster, I'm uploading more efficiently, and each time I fail at execution, I'm learning where the friction actually is. That's progress, just not the kind that you can graph easily. This week wasn't about motivation, it was about design, about realizing that consistency isn't a personality trait, it's a system. And systems need space, boundaries, and intention. Life will always interrupt. The question isn't how to stop that, it's how to build something that survives it. This channel isn't about perfect weeks, it's about learning how to keep moving forward when things don't line up cleanly. I'm not documenting success, I'm documenting the process, the mistakes, the adjustments, and the thinking that happens in between, because most people don't need more motivation. They need a way to stay when it's inconvenient. This week didn't need more effort. It needed better planning. And that's what I'm taking into next week. I'll keep showing up, I'll keep refining the system, and I'll keep documenting it honestly, because progress doesn't just need discipline, it needs design. And I'll see you next Sunday.